In the year 2099, Earth had only one resource worth fighting for anymore: people. Not land, not water, not gold, human consciousness. Every major nation had collapsed under digital scarcity, forced migrations, and the slow decay of a climate that no longer negotiated with anyone. Civilization wasn't dying. It was adapting, painfully and chaotically. Then, on a quiet night over the ruins of old Nevada, something impossible happened. A new star appeared, not in the sky, on the ground. A sphere of silver light, humming with a frequency no ear could detect, shimmered into existence on the cracked desert. It pulsed once, twice, then unfolded like a blooming metal flower. From its step to being, humanoid, tall, wrapped in a cloak of fractal symbols shifting like liquid numbers. The first contact in human history lasted exactly 8 minutes. And then, just as it arrived, the being vanished. But it left something behind. A device. A seed. A key. Chapter 1. The Key of Worlds. Dr. Ayla Rourke, Earth's last fully independent xenotechnologist, was summoned to examine the object. It wasn't smooth or jagged. It wasn't metal or stone. It looked like a geometric knot, a puzzle halfway solved, glowing faintly as if warmed by a star. When Ayla touched it, the room folded like paper. Her breath left her. Her mind stretched. And suddenly, she saw Earth, not as a planet but as a bridge, a node in a cosmic network of living civilizations. A voice echoed in her mind. Earth is chosen. Connect or die alone. When the room snapped back into shape, Ayla staggered, gasping. Soldiers rushed to her side, but she waved them off. "This isn't a weapon," she whispered. "It's an invitation." The object was named E-Key-01, and the project that formed around it became EARTHLINK. Chapter 2. Building the Door. Within months, EARTHLINK became the most ambitious construction on the planet. Not a ship, not a portal, a translation lattice, a machine designed to translate Earth's physical frequency into the cosmic web Ayla had seen. A way to join the Interlink network, a civilization-spanning structure older than galaxies. But there were consequences. Every time E-Key-01 activated, storms raged across the globe. Earthquakes rippled across fault lines. Animals panicked. Even oceans shifted like something deep beneath them was waking. Earth is resisting, Ayla concluded. Or evolving. Then, something worse happened. Human dreams changed. People across the planet reported visions of other worlds, creatures of light, shattered planets drifting in eternal night, and a voice whispering, "Hurry." Chapter 3. The Ghosts of the Network. During the 9th test of the lattice, a breach opened. A rift of shimmering crystal light appeared like a wound in the air. Through it, Ayla saw something that froze her blood. A planet broken in half, molten core exposed like a cracked egg, ancient towers floating amid dust, and millions of faint lights drifting like ghosts. The rift stabilized just long enough for a message to come through. A trembling, fragmented hologram of the same being who had arrived a year earlier. Earth, listen. The network consumed. Something hunts the bridges. Something feeds on connection. You must finish the link, but do not open fully. We failed. You still have time. The hologram flickered as if being eaten from the inside. Beware the Nullwave. Then it vanished. Project EARTHLINK went dark. The world panicked. But someone didn't want the panic to stop. Chapter 4. The Nullwave. The Nullwave arrived without sound. Lights worldwide flickered. Satellites shut down. Cities dimmed like dying stars. Then came the whispers. Not spoken aloud. Felt inside the spine, the skull. Ayla staggered as the same whispers that haunted humanity's dreams surged like a tidal wave. But now the message had changed. Open the link. Open it. Open. People collapsed by the thousands, clutching their heads. Some began walking toward the unfinished lattice, as if pulled by invisible strings. The Nullwave wasn't a creature. It was an emptiness. A hunger that traveled the network, devouring connections like a parasite on civilization itself. Earth had been chosen, not for unity, but as the next target. Unless Ayla made a different choice. Chapter 5. The Final Decision. The lattice was ready enough. Not stable, not safe, but functional. Ayla stood before the core interface, the E-key glowing in her palm like a heart trying to escape its cage. If she activated it, Earth would join the network. The Nullwave could follow. But Earth might gain allies, if any still lived. If she refused, Earth might survive. But alone. Forever. Ayla placed the key in the lattice. The world held its breath. Earth, she whispered, you're not meant to hide. You're meant to connect. She activated the link. The ground shook violently. Energy arced into the sky, splitting clouds, igniting the air with a second dawn. The lattice bloomed open like a colossal geometric flower. A beam of pure information burst upward, into space, into the void, into the network. For a moment, Ayla felt millions of minds. Some curious, some ancient, some terrified, some begging for help, some reaching back. Then she felt it, a cold emptiness eating its way toward Earth's signal. The Nullwave had felt the pulse. It's coming, Ayla whispered. But we're not alone anymore. Voices answer her, clear, strong, countless. Earth. We hear you. Hold your line. Help is coming. EARTHLINK 2099 became Earth's first message to the stars. And the stars answered. Epilogue. 3 days later, the first alien vessel slipped into Earth orbit like a silver shard cutting through night. More followed. Humanity had awakened the network. And they had awakened war. Ayla looked up at the glowing sky, the lattice humming behind her. Project EARTHLINK wasn't a bridge, she said. It was a call for help. The universe had heard. Now Earth would learn whether that was salvation, or the beginning of something far darker.